Hi guys and girls on YouTube, and welcome to my channel. I just thought we'd do a quick little video here because it's coming up to Christmas. I've got some serious tidying up to do in here, and I'm also planning on doing a vintage TV for my Christmas special video. So for the next week or so we're just going to have just a couple of odd quick little videos that you might be interested in, this you might not. So a few weeks ago I was looking through a drawer for something, and it's a drawer I've had here. It's been largely untouched from the 70s, and I came across these two items while I was looking for something. Now I bet you can't guess what they are. Some people might do, some people might not, but let's just have a closer look and I'll show you what these are. Right, so I'll just put this on a bit of white paper so it shows up better. This is actually a wire measuring gauge. It also measures drills and it also measures screws, and it was actually given away with Practical Wireless. It was stuck to the front cover of the magazine, but we're not going to look at that too much because I don't think I ever use this in all the time I've had it, but I'm more interested in the other thing. So this is the bit we're going to be concentrating on, because I've a lot of happy memories with this. As a kid I used this so much it was unreal, because I was always making things out of magazines. Now this is actually a wire bending gauge, and it came free with Everyday Electronics. That's it, I couldn't think of it at the minute. Everyday Electronics. So let me just turn it over and show how it works. I guess it was designed for people who don't have any tools, who want to make a really neat job out of something. Right, so there we go. What you do is you take your component. In this case we've got an inductor. You decide what length you want these wires. You put your part so it's in the middle like that, and then you simply bend each of them round there like that. So when we pull it out, let's just get a piece of paper so you can see it better. There's a bit of white paper. So it makes a perfect bend on your component. And this is something I used so much as a kid. Now I've actually got, I've had a look round and I've actually got the magazine that this came with. So let's just have a quick look at that. So here we go, Everyday Electronics 1976, that was sellotaped to the front of the magazine, and you can see there, free wire bending gauge with this edition. And there it is, the instructions for using it on page 257. So while we've got this magazine out, we might as well have a really quick flick through it. There's a radio there by FG Raya. You could hardly pick up an electronics magazine back in the day that didn't have a project in from FG Raya. We'll have a quick flick through and we'll end up back at the front page, where I'll tell you something else. Teaching electronics, that was really good, very basic, easy to understand, unlike Wireless World that was full of complicated maths that you needed a degree to understand. This was all basic stuff. Very simple, easy to build projects. I used to build lots of things out of these magazines. But let's end up at this page here, Radio Exchange Limited. Now there you've got a Jiffy tester. I actually bought one of those, and I use it for quite a lot of things. It was basically just an oscillator, and if you put a component to it, it oscillated. It's pretty naff really, but if you had a capacitor that was like leaky, it wouldn't work. It would only work with good ones, but it didn't tell you the value or anything. It just tested things. And quite a few years before this I actually wanted that,
and it was cheaper than that. And I think in about 72, I don't know, 72, 73, 74, I remember that being £5.50, and I actually saved up the money to buy that, and then my mum wouldn't let me buy it. She said it was just a waste of money, so I never actually had that. And all these years I kept thinking about it, but I've still never had it. But I spoke to somebody a couple of years ago, and he said all these things from Radio Exchange were all made with surplus unmarked semiconductors, so they were pretty crap really. He said you've had a lucky escape not having one of them. But yeah, some very, very happy memories in that magazine. So there we go, that's the wire bending gauge, free on the front cover of Everyday Electronics. Alright guys and girls on YouTube, a couple more quick videos and then we'll try and do something really big for a Christmas special. Alright then, I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye.